Well, like right now, Drake is having the lawsuit with Universal, and he's talking about how numbers are inflated. There's bots, like labels could, press a button and suddenly the streams go up and so forth. Like when it comes to Empire, do you feel that they have the ability to actually, if you have a song and it's the right song, could they pull the trigger on it and suddenly, the song is really out there? Or do you feel this is something that the labels kind of have a chokehold on?
Um, I feel like any label got power to do that, but I feel like your song got to be worthy though. If the music good and the people like it, the label gonna do the rest. If you got a song that's going and the people like it, the label gonna do the rest. You know what I'm saying? Because it's business. It's not personal, it's business. Everybody is doing business. It's a record. So it ain't nothing personal.
Okay, so for example, since last time you had the song 2 Million Up, and that's your first platinum song?
Yeah.
Do you feel like once that song started taking off, the Empire stepped in and kind of helped out?
Yeah.
Okay, explain. It's like for people that don't know how the business music works, you got a
Because
song,
you gotta know.
to organically grow. Like, what does the label do next?
It take a machine. Like it take a lot of money to make a record go. Like I don't know if people know this, but it take down there $250,000 to put behind a record to make it a hit. So you gotta have, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have your bag up if you thinking about doing something like that. But the label, they come and they print that shit. So it ain't really no pressure for them. Press a button, spend the $250, get that shit going. I'll eat all that.
So are you saying that Empire spent about $250 on that record to really get it to the next level,
Hell yeah.
get a platinum?
Yeah, 100%. I can't sit here and be fake and say they didn't.
Okay.
When I know they did. But I'm not saying, not to cut you off, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, I'm sorry about that. But the record was going, but the label took it to where it needed to go. I wasn't gonna be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna be able to take it to that next level alone.
Okay, so in a situation like this, the label say, okay, cool, we're gonna put $250,000 behind this record. You'll have to recoup that, but in turn, now you have a big record that you could tour off of for years.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an interesting kind of give and take.
It's an interesting give or take, facts. It's an interesting give or take because you're gonna recoup and then you're gonna eat off the record forever. So, and then that's just one record.
And on the flip side, the label's taking a risk because let's just say they put that 250 in, but the record just doesn't really take off. The people just are not feeling it, and then they lose that 250.
Yeah. So it's a gamble too.
Now, okay, with that record, you sampled "Don't Look Any Further" by Dennis Edwards and Saida Garrett.
Yeah.
And that's a famous sample. Biggie used it for "Get Money," and then Tupac used it for "Hit 'Em Up."
Mm-hmm.
Now, was there some sort of issue in terms of the producer in that record?
It was like a little slight issue, like some light shit. Nothing serious though. It was like a little light discrepancy about the beat.
And okay, because the beat is a sample though. So
yeah, but it wasn't about the sample. It was like, okay, how can I put it? When I heard the beat, somebody was rapping on it. So I down there like kind of talked them out of the song down there like, I need this beat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I damn near give you a verse for the beat. That's what I was down there trying to negotiate. Then I just was like, you know what? Fuck that. I just buy the beat from you. I ain't giving you no verse for the beat. I just buy it. And I ended up just buying the beat. But somebody was rapping on the beat first. When I heard it, I'm like, man, let me get that. I need that.
Okay. But then what? You didn't have the paperwork right? You had to go back and redo it?
I can't remember exactly how that shit went. I don't think it was no paperwork issue with me and the engineer. I don't believe it was no paperwork issue. I don't exactly remember what it was, but we had some little light ass words over the beat and shit like that. But the person who made the beat, the producer, he a little younger than me. You know what I'm saying? So I really ain't really give it too much attention. I had kind of like seen some clips come up like recently of me and him getting into it probably like 3 years ago. And I ain't even look at that shit. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to see that shit, man.